is all reserved for people then? Mr. Hannigan. Good evening and welcome to commencement exercises for Chisago Lakes High School. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome everyone to this evening's graduation. Please remember that this event is a formal graduation ceremony. It is a time for graduates to be recognized for their accomplishments. Part of the formality is signified by the gowns and hoods worn by our faculty members. I want to recognize all the faculty members who were able to participate with us this evening. Please join me in a round of applause. Thank you all for being here to share in this evening of recognition. Once again, my heartfelt welcome to all. At this time, please rise for the presentation of our nation's colors, followed by our national anthem. The colors are presented this evening by VFW Post 7267 and the American Legion Post 272, with the national anthem performed by our select choir. The class of 2015, the Chisago Lakes High School, and our community wish to thank all the servicemen and women with us tonight for your service to our country. Please be seated. The 2014-15 Chisago Lakes Wind Ensemble, under the direction of Mr. Joe DeLisi, is comprised of 55 of the finest high school musicians. During the year, the Wind Ensemble participated in regional events and earned an excellent rating at large group contests. Students from this select group were also chosen to participate in the Mississippi 8 Honors Concert and Jazz Bands. Tonight, the senior song is Selections from the Phantom of the Opera by Andrew Lloyd Webber. Several songs from the Broadway musical will be highlighted, including the powerful main theme and the loving Think of Me. The seniors chose this song because it will showcase both their technical and lyrical musical skills. The seniors of CLHS Wind Ensemble hope you enjoy their senior song, Selections from the Phantom of the Opera. Thank you, band members. Please be seated. The first of our class speakers today is Lillian. Lillian is the daughter of Joe and Lorena Meyerhoff of Lindstrom. She has been an active member of Chisago Lakes High School's swim and diving program, ski team, and speech team. She has given her talents to our BPA, DECA, NHS, and Student Council organizations. She is planning on attending the University of Minnesota Duluth in the fall to pursue a major in biology. Please welcome Lillian Meyerhoff.
Here I stand in front of you, class of 2015, about to sum up the past 18 years of our lives in 3 minutes, while simultaneously giving you all life-changing advice that will most certainly guarantee success and happiness for the rest of your lives. So pay attention. The best way I can think to tackle this feat is by not summing up the past 18 years for you. I do all the work. Snapchat can tell you that you've sent and received over 50,000 pictures, so it must have been pretty solid, right? As for life-changing advice, well, considering I'm the same age as you, have had the same level of education, and am in the exact same terrifying position at the edge of this cliff about to dive into adulthood, I have absolutely zero advice. We are going to have to figure it out ourselves. Sorry. We will each take our own path, whether it leads to college, the military, or the workforce. Which is the best? Well, aren't we all just kind of guessing? But I think that's okay. Winston Churchill once said, "This is no time for ease and comfort. It is time to dare and endure." All of us sitting here are about to take that next step, and although we will all walk in a different direction, we are all walking in a direction, and that's what's important. We will have an impact on this world, and our next step is to figure out what that impact is. The girl next to you may cure cancer. The boy behind you could teach first graders. But the truth is, we don't know what is going to happen. So I challenge you all to be scared for that next step. Do something that pushes you out of your comfort zone, something that makes your heart race, something that makes you learn something about yourself. Although our paths are all different, we all hope our path will lead us to the same thing, whatever we want. Some of us aspire to be wealthy, famous, married, parents, successful, happy. It doesn't matter what we want, only that we get it. And how will we get it? By taking risks, learning from our mistakes, learning from others' mistakes, standing up for what we believe in, and supporting each other and the diversity of our futures. We are all moving forward. So go. Because, as Dr. Seuss has been telling us since we were little, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you decide where to go. So, class of 2015, go.
The second of our senior speakers is Allie Sarasic. Allie is the daughter of Jeff and Gina Sarasic of Center City. She also has been an extremely active member of our high school by her participation in girls tennis, Knowledge Bowl, Link Crew, Speech, NHS, and Student Council. She also has been our building's Voice of Democracy winner for the past 4 years, and the state winner and placing 6th nationally this past fall. She was also a National Merit Scholarship finalist. Allie plans on attending Wellesley's College in the fall, pursuing a degree in human rights law. Please welcome Allie Sarasic.
were anything like me, the night before the first day of kindergarten, you stayed up late, way past your bedtime, 8:30, 9 o'clock, just staring at the ceiling. There was a swarm of butterflies fluttering in your stomach. They might have been nerves, might have been excitement, might have been what you had for supper. But no matter what, they signaled a coming adventure. When you got on that big, sputtering yellow school bus, you would be transported to a new world, a world with playgrounds and libraries and algebra. That school bus took us into the world we like to call the education system. We've been adventuring through it for the past 13 years. We've waged kickball wars on the playground, battled the hordes of students on orange chicken days, cursed in the mornings, pushed through the PE swim unit, fidgeted through MAT tests, MCA tests, grad tests, ORF tests, AccuPlacer, Explorer tests, ACT tests, AP tests, the driver's test, or if you're like me, driver's tests, plural. Yeah, you can bet if we learned one thing in school, it was how to take tests. We ate tacos on Tuesday, every Tuesday, for 4 years. Got really bad haircuts, whispered late into the night at Wolf Ridge, lost our voices at homecoming, forgot our locker combinations, were snuck up on by Karen, made the choice to have a good day because the choice was always ours. Also had some crappy days, had our days instantly brightened because Klugel was the sub, and just lived life. Because yeah, life has happened over the past 13 years. None of us are the same bright-eyed, nervous kid we were the day before the first day of kindergarten. When you do something over and over again, it loses some of its sparkle. Those butterflies we had on the first day of kindergarten, somewhere around mid-September, they flew away. Our new world just wasn't so new anymore, and by the time we became seniors, it was hard to imagine when school wasn't part of our normal days. We still had those moments of excitement, when we aced a big test, before prom, when there were brownies at lunch, but they were fleeting, few and far between. None of them were as overwhelming as the ones that kept us up late 13 years ago. School was just no longer an adventure. There were no more monsters to slay, just the 15th problem on a 15th calculus problem on a 40-point assignment. We stopped getting lost and wandering the hallways, instead sticking to our routines. They're just looking for butterflies anymore. Well, last night, before graduation, I felt a fluttering of wings in my belly that I'd nearly forgotten. And I stayed up late, past my non-existent bedtime, staring at the ceiling, contemplating the future. Instead of a school bus, we're hitching a ride on our and they're going to take us to another new world, through which the road is unmapped and uncharted. Our only guide will be those little butterflies dancing in our stomachs. The class of 2015 has been together for 13 years, cheering each other on at games, saying hi in the hallways, taking classes together. And when we walk out of these doors, we're going our separate ways. New schools, new jobs, new friends. And it sounds scary, and it is, but if nothing ever changed, we'd have no butterflies. So always be that kindergartner, giddy about the world, excited for whatever life throws at you. Never lose those butterflies. As Albus Dumbledore said, go forth into the night and seek the flighty temptress adventure. What happens next is up to you. Congratulations, class of 2015.
Thank you to our senior class speakers. Ladies and gentlemen, to introduce our faculty speaker tonight, I would like to introduce Hannah Norby, Student Council President for the 2014-15 school year. Hannah.
Thank you, Mr. Ertl. Our faculty speaker for the night has been a teacher and football coach at Chisago for 18 years. He received his undergraduate degree in physics at the University of Wisconsin River Falls and his graduate degree in engineering at the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Hearing him speak tonight are his wife and 4 kids, one of whom will be graduating with us tonight. I believe I speak for all of us graduating when I say that this teacher has been a big influence because of his passion for teaching and interest in seeing all of his students succeed. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Jeff Saresig.
You know, I've heard that a catalyst for midlife crisis for a man can be when his son beats him in a game of one-on-one in the driveway for the first time. Well, it can also be when your daughter can write and give a better speech than you. For me, that happened about 7 years ago. You know, when they played the national anthem here, or sang the national anthem, I have to admit there's a little Pavlov's dog going on for me. Right, the coach in me, when I heard that, right, my heart started beating a little bit, right, and I thought, there's a battle coming. Right, we're going into battle. And in the fall, with this group sitting right here, I remember I would look up and down the line of football players, and when I saw those seniors that we had, I was like, I will go to battle against anyone, anywhere, anytime with that group. Well, I'm telling you what, tonight when I heard that national anthem, and I look at the class of 2015, no kidding, if there was some sort of competition, some sort of battle we could go to, I would take you guys over anyone, because you guys rock as a class. Now I'll start. Really, I am honored and humbled to have been asked to speak at your graduation, and I mean that. I've been saying for many years that this class of 2015 is one to watch. All the way back early in elementary school, I said, this class we got to watch. You've lived up to the billing. You've set the bar high. The rare combination of academic ability, extracurricular talent, and seriously, just being truly good people is present in such great numbers here. To have so many of you together in one class is something that doesn't happen often. Be proud that you are with this class graduating tonight. I stand here kind of torn. On one hand, I'm so proud of you for all of you represent and all you've accomplished, and I say, you know, you get out of here and go make your mark on the world. But on the other hand, the selfish part of me says, don't go. Stay just one more year. I want to enjoy you guys for another year in the classroom and in the hallways. You're such great people. But I understand the honeymoon is over for me. And it's time for us to part ways. You leave having started new traditions at CLHS. For instance, the disposable senior wall. It's you guys. And tonight you'll start a new tradition. Tonight, when your footsteps come across this stage, you're not going to be receiving your diploma. You're going to get a number. A number from 1 to 5. And you might say, well, what number am I going to get? Well, you decide. Are you a 1 or are you a 5? And if you can't decide, we have someone with experience, someone qualified to do this. Miles Peterson is here to help. Miles comes in to save the day. It's a scary thought, isn't it? I have 2 perspectives on this graduation. I fill 2 roles tonight. Obviously, I stand here as a teacher, someone who knows many of you from the academic side. But there's another perspective I have on this graduation. As you guys all know, there's someone in this graduating class who is quite special to me. Donnie, Dan Streitz. Woo! That's right. No, just kidding. Well, you are special, Dan. But I also stand here as a parent. And not Dan's, I don't want to start any rumors here, okay? I stand here as a parent tonight. I not only come here with a perspective from a teacher, but I come here as with the perspective of a parent of a graduate. So first I'll put on my teacher goggles. I'm a physics, engineer, science guy in my heart and by choice. I say, as you go through life, try to think like a scientist. When students first encounter me in the science class, I always tell them, science isn't a subject. They say, I'm no good at science. I say, how can you not be any good at science? It's not a subject. Science is something you do, right? It's a way of dealing with things that come up, of trying to understand the world. The most important thing in science is that moment when somebody looks at the world and says, huh, I wonder why that happened. Science isn't a bunch of facts. Science is a process for figuring out how the world works. You see something interesting or something wrong. You come up with an idea of why that might happen, and you test your ideas to see if you're right. Repeat the process until you figure out why things happen the way they do. And then use that knowledge to solve problems or do things you couldn't do before. So when I say think like a scientist, I mean use that process. You don't need special skills. Just observe the world around you, ask questions, and look for answers. So think like a scientist. Pay attention to the world around you, even the little details. Ask questions of yourself and of other people, and look for real answers. Don't accept, well, that's just the way things are. Right? Press on and find the real reasons why things are the way they are. And when you find those answers, use them to make the world a better place. When you see something that doesn't seem to work as well as it should, find out why and what can you do to improve it. When you see something in the world that seems unfair or unjust, don't just shrug and accept it. Look for answers and work to make it better. With that mode of thinking, you can change people's lives. Think like a scientist. Let me put my parent goggles on. You think you had butterflies the night before your first day of kindergarten? We were horrified. My child is growing up so fast. Is she going to be okay? Then time seemed to accelerate. This is anti-physics now. Young author books, 4th grade science fair, track field day, 5th grade fun night, Wolf Ridge, middle school dances, 9th grade, midnight movie premieres. Children, go where I send thee, Delzer. Wherever you are. Homecomings, prom, and now here we are, graduation. It was 18 years ago that my wife and I and our 7-month-old daughter moved to Chisago. Looking back, what a great decision we made. Your GPA might not agree, but that's another story. I am so happy my family is part of this community, and I'm grateful that my children get to go to school in the Chisago Lakes School District. This is a good place. They say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, what a great village we have, because this group graduating was raised right. I feel pretty comfortable saying that I can speak for all parents with what I'm about to say. And I am a parent, so I'm not going to give any advice. I don't know anything, right? Well, it's probably true. So I'm not just speaking to my child here. I'm all of your parents speaking to each of you. I'm just going to tell you the facts, the truth. There's only one thing we need to say to you. It's 3 very simple words. But 3 words that we just don't say enough. 3 words that I wish and we wish we would have said more often. You are grounded. No, that's probably true, but no, it's we love you. You guys cannot comprehend the depth of the love that we have for you. You'll only understand this love when you have children of your own. And I hope you have children so that you can look back and understand exactly how we feel for you. By the way, I hope your child sasses back to you. You'll love them. I hope your child during refuses to use the toilet and looks at you indignantly and drops it right on the kitchen floor. You'll love them. I hope your child has a sleepover and in the middle of the night they sneak out the window and wander the back roads. You'll love them. I hope they question you just about every decision you make, and you'll love them. I hope they never clean their room no matter how many times you ask, and you will love them. I hope they make a game-winning shot for their team one game, and the next game they feel like their mistake caused their team the loss. and you'll love them the same either way. I hope they fail a test, and then they work really hard to do well on the next test, and you will love them the same either way. I hope they have a sibling who's different in so many ways, bad, and you will love them both the same. We've loved you for 18 years, and we will love you forever. It's this love right here that we have for you that wants to wrap our arms around you and hold you here, keep you safe, and don't let anyone harm you in this uncharted territory you're going. But it's that same love that makes us say, you guys are ready, and you guys need to go out and make your way. Now, I guess I probably don't need to speak for all the parents here, because I'll bet you they're here. So I'm going to ask a favor. Parents, will you please stand up? First of all, thank you for being part of my village. Secondly, let's tell them ourselves. We love you on 3. 1, 2, 3. Your wall may go away soon, but the impact you've had on so many of us will last a lifetime. Think like a scientist. We love you. Principal Ertl, Superintendent Tim, and members of the Board of Education, having fulfilled my duties tonight as a teacher of the class of 2015 here on stage, I ask permission to leave the stage to go and continue to fulfill my role and duties as a parent.
Thank you, Mr. Sarasic, for your message this evening. Senior Select Choir members, please assemble. The Chisago Lake Select Choir, under the direction of Laura Moldenhauer, is composed of 67 9th through 12th grade vocal music students. Entrance into Select Choir is obtained by our yearly audition process. The Select Choir performs 3 concerts a year and participates in region and conference festivals held throughout the school year. The Select Choir also completes at state large group, music contests, and solo ensemble contests. This year they received a superior rating for their performance at large group contests. The piece the seniors of the Select Choir have chosen to perform for you is "The Time of Your Life" by Green Day. This song talks about making memories and learning lessons throughout life's journey. Our senior slideshow was created by senior class member Danny Berg, with the technical assistance of Mrs. Jen Hegstead, Mr. Doug Berg, and Mr. Matt Mitchell. At this time, I present to you the seniors of Chisago Lakes High School Select Choir and the Senior Slideshow. Thank you, senior choir members. Please be seated. To the class of 2015, I challenge you to ignite that flame that is in each and every one of you. Go out and bring light to the world, class of 2015. Do you believe in what lies ahead? Believe that you can go out and change this world in front of us. For if you will, you can and you will do. Go out and bring light to the world, class of 2015. Follow your hearts, your passions, your dreams, and your ideals. Go out and bring light to the world, class of 2015. What is your personal mission? What is your purpose? I would say that your purpose is to bring light into the world. Finally, I say go out and bring light into the world, class of 2015. For I would be remiss if I didn't say, because the choice is yours. Exactly. To the class of 2015. Members of the Board of Education and to all in attendance this evening, I wish to present to you the class of 2015 for the purpose of conferring the high school diploma. This class has completed the academic studies prescribed by the Minnesota Department of Education and the District 2144. Accepting the class of 2015 tonight is School Board Chairman, Mr. Mark Lee. Mr. Lee.
Thanks, Dave. Wow, that was quite a ceremony. Some speeches. I don't know what to say. I've been up here a number of years, and it's always good to see how every graduation ceremony kind of plays itself out. And this is a really special one. The speakers just was really good. What Mr. Sarasic had to say, I'm sure, as all you parents here, I mean, if you're as old as I am, you remember in kindergarten you actually brought a pad to take a nap, so that's a little different, but it was out there. But it's just so many memories that it brought back for me, and just the family thing. I was talking to a parent today, and she was just telling me how good this class is, and I started to think about it. And in many different ways, I'm the soccer coach here, and we have 11 seniors of the 22-man soccer squad are graduating tonight. That's pretty rare. And a lot of really, really good young men there, and just a great class, academically, in the arts, athletics, just in the community. It's just known. And like Mr. Sarasic said, classes get their identity often very, very early, and the teachers know it and the administrators know it, and you guys have really proven that you're something special. Of course, if you have to rely on Miles Peterson to help save you, I don't know, good luck there, but anyway. Miles, by the way, is a soccer player. He's a great guy. You know, this is a real privilege for us on the board to be here tonight. I've said this before. We try to serve you on, and it's kind of the highlight of our years. It just really, of everything we do, this is the highlight to see what happens, and we have a little bit of a part of it. It's also a very special night tonight because on the school board, there's 3 board members out of 6 that are parents. And that's, I don't think it's ever been more than 1 board member having 1 child graduating. So to have 3, that's a special, special privilege. And I know that everyone is excited for their own kids from the board's behalf. So anyways, let's get down to business. First of all, on behalf of the school board of Chisago Lakes Districts 2144, we accept the class of 2015 for having completed all those requirements for graduation. We want to extend our congratulations. We want to thank your parents and all of you that are a part of bringing this together. We just want to thank you for all your good support. It's just an honor and a privilege for us to be here. So we want to wish you guys well, and I just would like to say that may God richly bless each and every one of you as you go forward from here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lee. Honor Guard, please take your places. The awarding of diplomas is a testimony and witness of the academic achievements with all the honors, rights, and the privileges accorded to the high school diploma. Diplomas tonight will be presented by the members of the Board of Education, counselors Miss Amy Malloy, Miss Jessica Haas, and Miss Alyssa Randall. We ask for your assistance this evening by holding your applause and cheers until the end so everyone can hear each graduate's name being read. At this time, would the first row of graduates please rise? Mrs. Lori Berg will begin diploma presentation with Miss Amy Malloy reading of graduate names.
Tristan Charles Emily Grace Albers. Sky Lorraine Rose Allen. Kelsey Marie. Julie Ann May Anderson. Caitlin Rose Anderson. Ashley Ann Angel. Matthew Jeffrey Angel, honors. Tiara Joy Applequist. Carly Elaine Ann Arnold. Alexander Philip Axtell. Zachary Orlando Baki. Ellen Claire Balut. Courtney Lynn Boyer. Jessica Ann Baxter, honors. Sarah Jean Becky. Lucas Dylan Beeksma. Casey Jason Capone Bennett, honors. Courtney Elizabeth Benson, honors. Danielle Patricia Berg, highest honors. Matthew Sean Bergloff. Isaac Douglas Bierman. Dominic John Blanchett. Brianna K. Bloxel. Haley Olivia Ann Bodell, honors. Lydia Jane Borboom, honors. Lauren Ashley Borgstrom. Brent Dale Braunschweig. Frank Peter Brazzani. Nicholas Gary Brown. Travis Paul Brown. Amy Jacqueline Buddy. Cody Allen Bai. Christine Lynn Cameron, highest honors. Jacob Daniel Carlson, honors. Seamus Daniel Kavanaugh. Eric Christopher Chambers. Jonathan Alexander Chartrand. Michael Thomas Chavez. Natalis. William John Christensen. Katie Sarah Christie, highest honors. Dylan Brent Connell. Torrance Jacob Copeland, honors. Thomas Gabriel Cross, honors. Emily Elizabeth Cunningham, honors. Matthew Philip Curtis. Riley Thomas Darling, honors. Vince Allen Darling, highest honors. Emily Jean Davidson. Nicholas Rife Delgidis, highest honors. Lauren Alexis Delzer, highest honors. Hope Marie DeSantis. Jacob David Doble. Erin Bridget Donohue. Jacob Scott Dubose, honors. Hallie Harlena Marie Duthman. Michael Sean Dunn, highest honors. Joseph Lee Dutcher, honors. Sheila Jo Erickson, honors. Zachary Thomas Erickson. Luke Ignatius Falcone. Ashley Erica Felix. Paige Fleming Frank, highest honors. Rebecca Marie Frank. Amanda Lee Franklin. Christina K. Freeman. Tristan Lynn Freeman, honors. Samantha Grace Fuller, highest honors. Georgia Ray Gay, honors. Catherine Aurora Garrick. William Joseph Galach, highest honors. Jordan Brian Gillespie. Whitney Gail Gillette. Brenna Elise Gilman, honors. Amanda Taylor Glazier. Becca Rose Gable. Elizabeth Jo Gornick, honors. Sarah Rose Green, highest honors. Megan Lori Grohans. Now presenting diplomas, Mr. Mark Lee. William Gruning, honors. Taylor Ray Gustafson. Rebecca Renee Haig. Joseph Michael Harold. Jenna Rose Harrington. Eva Hasakova. Claire Elizabeth Hawkins. Cole Bradley Hemme. Abby Melissa Hennig. Emily Nicole Herrick. Courtney Christine Anna Rose Herman. Ellen Denise Hint, honors. Shelby Marie Hoofer, highest honors. Elizabeth Joanne Howerton. Griffin Daniel Huberty. Devin Michael Hebel. Angela Jane Huffman. Now reading names, Miss Jessie Hass.
Adam Jeffrey Einat. Shadow Don Irving Cahill. Laura Elizabeth Jennison, honors. Ashley Lynn Johnson, highest honors. Brendan Gerald Johnson. Nathan Robert Johnson. Daniel John Jury, honors. Garrett Michael Campy. Carolyn Dale Katzman, highest honors. Ethan Timothy Kellum. Victoria Georgina Killian. Joseph Rodney Kimlinger, highest honors. Elijah Weiss Klatt, honors. Jacob Allen Klein. Stephen Michael Kling. Cody Alexander Klotsky. William Joseph Knack. Andrew Mark Coran. Luke Andrew Koski, highest honors. Robert John Kramer. Cole Harlan Krinky. Casey Michael Kohlmeyer. Ivy Willow Kuhn. Tyler Philip Kunkel. Now presenting diplomas, Mr. Tom Lawler. Breland Jean Lang. Elizabeth Annie Larson. Kaylee Hazel Lavelle. Ian Emmett Lawler. Christian Parker Lebo. Quentin Eric Lee. Jocelyn Jade Lensing. Amanda Kathleen Lerfald Honors. Gabrielle Leroy. Jennifer Lulu Lean Highest Honors. Jacob Lynn Lindquist Highest. Andrew Thomas Lindsay. Elise Joy Lindman. Zachary Stephen Linnell. Riley Adam Lindgren. Andy Geet Fawn Lowe. Tessa Gail Ledicki, honors. Solomon Lee Lundy. Lundstead. Madeline Ray Lutz, highest honors. Eric Robert Mack, honors. Kaylee Marguerite Molaski. Heather Marie Manning. Natalie Jane Mansk, honors. Zachary Gary Margraf. Justin Antonio Martin. Carissa Jean Martinez. Allison Ann Maxwell, honors. Caitlin Annaline McCollum. And Clay Andrew McCarthy, honors. Olivia Catherine McLaughlin, honors. Kaylee Corinne Mechtel, honors. Lillian Jo Meyerhoff, highest honors. Madeline May Melton. Regan Marine honors. Jenna Rebecca Miller. Matthew Dylan Vendak Myron. Madeline Marie Molina. Madeline May Moorhead. Now presenting diplomas, Ms. Brenda Carlson. Abigail Marie Morgan, highest honors. Cody Keith Mossman. Joseph Michael Nagy, honors. Andrew Stephen Nekowitz. Amanda Lynn Nelson. Adam Dean Nicholson. Hannah Mae Nordby, highest honors. Ethan Jeffrey Norton. Carly Samantha Omi. Amanda Marie Elker, honors. Alyssa Marie Olson. Bailey Elizabeth Olson. Charles Dean Olson, highest honors. Joseph Kelly Olson, Jr. William Robert Olson, honors. Sarah Diane Paul. Zachary Brink Pouts. Roderick Lyle Pelchat. Lauren Leandra Peltier, highest honors. Samantha Lee Peltier, highest honors. Alice Ann Peterson. Amy Peterson. Anna Jess Peterson. Miles Francis Peterson. Celine Elizabeth Pliscott. Elizabeth Maxine Pombo. Mitchell Allen Racine, highest honors. Gabrielle Antoinette Randall, highest honors. Elizabeth Jean Rich. Jennifer Nicole Rick, honors. Shelby Rayanne Rokel. Allison Violet Rout. Now reading Miss Alyssa Randall.
Erin Tatiana Sandell. Samantha Jo. Natalie Grace Sandstrom, highest honors. Grace Elvina Sapp, highest honors. Caitlin Louise Sargent, highest honors. Alexandra Renee Sarasig, highest honors. Cameron Lee Sherlin. Alicia Marie Schmidt. Michael Robert Schonecker. Nicole Danielle Schultz. Jacob David Schwelling. Vanessa Lynn Cyberlick. Nicolette Eva Service, honors. Presenting diplomas, Mrs. Danny Strinke. Benjamin Joseph Shanley. Catherine Marie Sistrunk, honors. Alicia Jean Scow. Michael Victor Slater, highest honors. Hannah Grace Slavic. Jackson James Smith. Victoria Elizabeth Smith. Jessica Ann Smythe. Andrew Brown Solis, honors. Samantha Lynn Sawyering, honors. Cassandra Alana Spicer. Shauna Marie Sprung. Lindsay Marie Stafford, honors. Andrew Joseph Steck. Deanna Mercedes Steele. Daniel David Streitz, highest honors. Gabriel Vernon Strinke. Jacob Lee Tower. Daniel Paul Taylor. Noah Curtis Taylor, highest honors. Jeannie Marie Thibodeau, honors. Austin Michael Thurnbeck. Lindsay Ray Trost, honors. Benjamin Allen Trudeau, honors. Daniel Russell Truman. Kyle Richard Tisk. Dustin Dan Velez, highest honors. Joseph Guy Verga, highest honors. Allison Jane Vamella. Hunter Brown Vukic. Alexandra Nicole Werner, highest honors. Jeremy Evan Weslow, honors. Zachary Ryan West. Courtney Marie White. Christine Wilcox, honors. Paul David Woodford. Claire Elise Young. Amanda Nicole Zeiss, highest honors. Nathan Ray Ziliak. Haley Joe Zollinger, highest honors.
Congratulations to the class of 2015. You may now turn your tassels. Congratulations. Honor Guard, please take your places. As we conclude our program, please remain in your seats until all the graduates have exited. Thank you and drive home safely.